Live. Mga taga-Showbiz Central, we are so grateful. Kasama na natin si Richard Gutierrez sa Showbiz Central. Good afternoon to you, Richard.
Good afternoon, Pia. Good afternoon sa lahat ng nanonood ng Showbiz Central.
We're so glad that you're here. We're so glad to see you looking so good. You look good.
Thank you.
We're happy you're here, Chard. Well, after everything that's happened, Chard, we'd like to know, kamusta na? How are you coping with everything after all that?
I'm fine right now. I can say that I'm completely healed. I've moved on. Medyo intense yung nangyari sa akin na aksidente, and I learned a lot from it. But now I can say na I'm completely healed and I'm very happy.
We're so glad to hear that, Chard. But you know, that's something. It was really quite an incident, no? And it's not something that people easily forget. Once in a while, Richard, are there things na tumatatak pa rin sa isipan mo, sa memory mo about that tragedy?
Hindi na mawawala sa akin yun eh. Feeling ko na maalala ko yung pangyayaring yun habang buhay. Pero it's how I handle it siguro after thinking about it and moving on forward. And I can say na nagawa ko na yun. And now I'm fine. And I think it's a reminder for me of being alive and being thankful to just be breathing every day. Now I'm very thankful just to be alive. And dati kasi parang dami natin reklamo sa buhay. Parang simpleng bagay lang, nasasaktan tayo, ganun. Pero the fact that we're still alive and we're here and we can make a difference in the world, masasabi ko na yun pa lang, I'm thankful na being alive.
Chard, of course, very sad din the news about your trusted assistant, si Nomar. What kind of support have you been able to give dun sa mga naulila niya, sa kanyang dalawang anak, sa kanyang pamilya?
Well, nakakalungkot talaga yung pagkawala ni Nomar. You know, he's like a brother to the whole family, and I can say na he, you know, kasama ko siya every day and he was like a friend to me. But yung family naman ni Nomar, of course, nandiyan yung suporta ng family namin sa kanila. Hindi naman mawawala yun. Right now, we're still in the process of talking with them and finding out kung ano ba talaga yung gusto nila, kung anong tulong ang maibibigay namin sa kanila. Eventually, malalaman nyo rin. Pero right now, it's still under negotiations.
Chard, I don't know if you've been asked this before, but if you had a chance to do things over, meron ka bang, about that fateful night, would there have been something that you would have changed?
Masasabi ko, wala eh. Kasi wala, at that certain moment, pag nangyari sa buhay mo yun yung tipong wala kang magagawa. Kahit anong gawin mo, kahit na gaano ka kagaling, kahit gaano ka kahusay sa anumang bagay, pag na-aksidente ka, wala kang pwedeng gawin. Doon ko na-realize yun. I was face to face with my mortality at mahirap. Pero that certain moment, prayers lang talaga eh. Parang hindi ako makapaniwala na nangyayari yun, but I knew that God was watching over me.
Talk us through what was going on dun sa isipan mo right after that moment, right after that whole impact with the car.
Total shock. Siyempre, total shock yung nangyari sa akin. Paglabas ko ng kotse, duman ako sa bintana ng kotse ko. Totoo pala yung sinasabi nila na pag adrenaline rush or pag emergency, mas lalo kang bumibilis or mas lalo kang lumalakas. Sa bilis ko, hindi ko alam kung paano ako nakalabas ng kotse. Alam ko lang nasa labas na ako ng kotse. Sa bintana ako dumaan. Pagtingin ko dun sa kotse ko, talagang wala nang pag-asa. Yeah. Ganon. At hinahanap ko si Nomar for about 5-6 minutes. Hinahanap ko siya. And then eventually, we had to climb up a hill para humingi ng tulong.
Even now, I can still see that you have a bit of a scar on your eyebrow.
Yeah.
Are there any other permanent scars in your being after this that was brought about by the accident? I know that when some of us get into a an accident, a car accident, you get a bit traumatized about getting behind the wheel.
Initially, I was thinking about it and I was a bit scared, a bit kinakabahan initially. Pero hindi ako nagpatalo. Ayoko magpatalo. Sa kaba, after ko sa hospital, nag-drive kagad ako. Gusto kong mapag-drive ulit kasi I enjoy driving eh. Ayoko mawala yun sa buhay ko. At kahit medyo kinakabahan ako, sinubukan ko mag-drive pero around the village lang muna. And then now, nag-drive na ulit ako.
I heard na you got encouragement from your dad with regard to this going back behind the wheel.
Yeah, dad ko yung nagsabi sa akin kasi before na-aksidente rin yung dad ko, car accident din na mas major pa kaysa sa akin. Sabi niya sa akin, kailangan paglabas ko ng ospital, mag-drive kagad ako, magpasama ako sa driver at mag-drive to overcome the fear, to overcome the trauma. At yun yung aking ginawa. And okay naman, effective naman.
Well, it looks it, Richard. We're glad to see you in back to your regular form, in fighting form. You're back at work. And how are things there? Sabi mo, mas marami kang na-appreciate ngayon. In what aspects of your life do you feel that?
Total change nangyari sa akin eh. I mean, being in the hospital for almost a week, parang marami na nangyari sa buhay ko, pero ito isang nangyari sa buhay ko na talagang nabago ako positively. Totally different yung outlook ko sa buhay ngayon and I'm very positive at yun nga, thankful sa lahat ng blessings ko na dumarating sa akin, and I'm just thankful that God saved me, di ba? Being back to work, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy to be back at work kasi na-miss ko rin yung mga katrabaho ko. Yung mga katrabaho ko, almost every day kami magkasama yan eh. Ang pahinga lang namin tulog. Pagkatapos namin matulog, magkikita-kita na ulit kami. So na-miss ko yung trabaho, na-miss ko yung ginagawa ko sa work, lahat ng mga nakasama ko doon. So being back at work, masaya ako. Nakakatawa nga dahil pagbalik ko sa trabaho, parang lahat ng tao nakanganga. Na parang buhay na buhay ako, energetic, parang wala nangyari sa akin. So parang pagbaba ko ng kotse, lahat sila parang, buhay ka? Parang so, nakakaaliw lang na being back at work and yung mga kasama ko sa trabaho, na-appreciate din nila na save ako.
Anong masasabi mo dun sa mga fans mo rin, Richard, who I'm sure are so thankful to see you? Ayun na nga.
Thank you sa lahat talaga ng supporters ko, not only in the Philippines but also abroad. I'm very thankful sa lahat na nagmamahal sa akin, sa lahat ng nabibigyan ko rin ng kaligayahan gabi-gabi sa trabahong ginagawa ko. I'm thankful. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. And masasabi ko na I'm back at work now and mabibigay ko ulit yung trabaho ko sa inyo. Yung inaalay kong trabaho sa inyo. Gabi-gabi.
I know, Richard, that in one of your interviews, sinabi mo, siguro, the reason why you're still alive is because God has a plan for you. Have you figured that out yet?
Right now, not yet, but He's working on me. He's working on me very well, and I can say na slowly I'm being changed.
Chard, we know that you have requested privacy in what your family is going through right now, and we respect that privacy. We only wish that things get resolved sa lalong madaling panahon. Maraming salamat, Chard.
Thank you, Pia. Thank you rin sa lahat ng dito ngayon at sa Showbiz Center. Thank you so much. Abangan nyo yung Zorro kasi marami pa mangyayari dyan. At maniwala po kayo, ako na po yung nagtitaping dun ngayon. At I'm in very good condition. So abangan nyo po ako sa Zorro gabi-gabi. Thank you.
And we should also watch out for Richard's future projects. I hear you're about to start on a new movie, right?
Yeah, may bago akong pelikula before the end of the year mag-showing. So abangan nyo po yan. Para sa inyo.
Yes! He is so back. Maraming salamat, Chard.